manifesting this, law of attraction that, law of assumption, law of detachment, EFT tapping, manifest, 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 manifest. This is a concept that some of you find so hard to grasp because you are so energetically blocked from the possibility of the impossible. You're so closed off to what you deem woo-woo and tree-hugging and weird that you can't even fathom how it could possibly ever work, and so you don't ever even give it a try. If you're just seeing me for the first time, I'm Sammie Joh. I'm a third-generational tarot reader, psychic medium, bloodline witch, and manifestation coach because I manifested the life I live now, and I love to empower other people to do the same. Do I still have days that are dark and get thoughts that are not good? Yeah. Am I able to manifest anything I want, though? Yeah. When I'm actually putting the work in. Do I live in a mansion with millions of dollars in my bank account? No. Is it possible for me to do so? Absolutely. But here is the big reason why a lot of you are not trying it, or if you're trying it, it's not working. And this is something that I am still on the road to recovery on. It all boils down to a dysregulated nervous system and a closed-off mind that needs to be rewired. So if you're still with me, save this video so you can come back for later if you can't watch it all now, because it's going to be a little lengthy. In just a few days, on Friday, August 8th, we have the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. You may have heard about it, you may have not, but it is a magical day to do what? Manifest. So if you've never manifested before, ever in your life, this would be the time to actually give it a go. Because what do you have to lose? But before you do, I need you to think about, if you ever have before and it hasn't worked, or your limiting beliefs surrounding that it can't work, why do you feel that way? Because you've been taught that that's impossible, that that's weird, and that comes from your nervous system being dysregulated and your mind being trained to only think one way. Now, if you've lived a life filled with trauma like moi, it is a difficult, but not impossible process to rewire and re-regulate your nervous system out of fight or flight and into the parasympathetic so you can be at ease. And if you're at ease, and if you feel safe, especially with these concepts, then you can absolutely manifest whatever it is you want. Now, had I not been dealt so much trauma, even currently, I probably would be in my dream home with millions in my bank account. But see, my body is still not 100% feeling safe all the time. And because life happens, I don't always have the time to do the things that would really help me regulate my nervous system. However, when I do make time and I do put in the effort, I have been able to manifest all the things that I have now. A job that allows me to be home and do whatever the fuck I want. Something that I love, which is sharing my gifts and my knowledge with all of you. I created an oil line. It was actually on my vision board that I made as a form of manifesting on New Year's Eve. I have a love oil, a money manifestation oil, and a protection oil that I handcraft and spell, and that so many people are constantly selling me out of and swear by and love. And I manifested that. I manifested a healthy, fit body. At one point, I was pushing 220 with an autoimmune disease that kept me bedbound most of the time. I am no longer on any type of over-the-counter or prescription medications. I fit in the clothes I did when I was 18, and I look the way I've always wanted to look. Because when I focus my intentions on truly allowing myself to feel safe in the manifestation to which I'm calling in, I am able to tap into that frequency and actually receive what it is that I want. A lot of us have been conditioned since our childhood through our parents and our grandparents and the world around us that money or love is something difficult to obtain. And if you obtain it, you have to hold on to it for dear life. Well, that concept is creating an unsafe environment in your body, causing your nervous system to feel dysregulated and unsafe around the concepts of having an abundance of those things. So if you have time, go look up in your search bar EFT tapping for manifestation, whether it's for love, for money, and give that a try for a week straight and see what happens. I also wrote 2 books One is Mastering the Art of Manifestation, where I teach you all about the law of assumption, law of attraction, law of detachment. It's an ebook on sale now. And I also have my favorite manifestation methods for $7.77, where I give you all of my favorite manifestation techniques that I use whenever I'm trying to manifest. But you have to stop limiting your beliefs to thinking that A, you can't have what it is you really want, or B, that it takes a shit ton of effort. Because while it is a process to regulate your nervous system and start to align with the frequency of those things that you're calling in, it's not impossible, and it's not that hard. A couple seconds every day of EFT tapping, mantras, and using a manifestation technique can absolutely change your life and help you rewire what you once knew and change everything that you know going forward. So I want you to give it a try. Pick something, do something, start now, and especially give it a try for the 88 Lionsgate portal. If you need help, you can send me a DM, but put one thing in the comments that you want to call in and claim it as if it's already yours. Write it in the present tense. If you start implementing these little things every day, not only will you be able to rewire your system, but you will be able to manifest what it is that you want. What do you have to lose? Seriously.